As vast as the Ottoman Empire itself, the figures behind this great structure have also left an indelible mark on history. One of these figures is Hurrem Sultan, who shaped Ottoman history not only with her beauty but also with her intelligence and influence. She became legendary for her colorful life, known for her intrigues, wit, courage, and ambitions. By actively participating in politics and state affairs, she initiated the period known as the Sultanate of Women, which lasted 102 years in the Ottoman Empire. Hurrem Sultan is regarded as one of the most powerful and influential women in Ottoman history. Let's take a closer look at her life. She was born between 1502 and 1506 in Rüstem, Ruthenia, a city in what is today Ukraine. Her birth name was Anastasia Alexandra Lasowska, and she was of Russian origin. She was the daughter of an Orthodox priest. At around the age of 15, she was captured by Crimean Tatar raiders and first placed under the protection of the Crimean Khan, before being sent as a gift to the harem of Sultan Suleiman. When she entered the palace, Sultan Suleiman already had a son, Mustafa, with Mihrimah Sultan. Winning the Sultan's heart was challenging. In the intense competition of the harem, Hurrem first caught Suleiman's attention with her beauty, and later with her intelligence. In 1521, the birth of Prince Mehmet elevated her to the position of the third most powerful woman in the palace, after Suleiman's mother, Hafsa Sultan, and the mother of his first son, Mihrimah Sultan. Over time, her rivalry with Mihrimah Sultan escalated into a conflict, which Hurrem cleverly turned to her advantage. Mihrimah fell out of favor and was sent to her son, Prince Mustafa, who had been appointed governor of Manisa, solidifying Hurrem's power in the harem. In a rare move among Ottoman rulers, Hurrem Sultan married Sultan Suleiman, becoming his official wife. Their wedding in June 1534 was considered a revolutionary act, defying traditional Ottoman customs. With her marriage to Suleiman, Hurrem further consolidated her influence in the harem and began to take a closer role in state affairs. At that time, Topkapi Palace was solely the residence and administrative center of the Sultan, while the Old Palace, within today's Istanbul University campus, housed the Sultan's family independently. Hurrem used a fire at the Old Palace as a pretext to move the harem to Topkapi Palace, allowing her to attend divan meetings and follow official state affairs more closely. During this period, Grand Vizier Pergali Ibrahim Pasha, a longtime advisor and friend of the Sultan, was a supporter of Sultan Suleiman's first son, Mustafa, as the future ruler. Hurrem, using her influence, convinced Suleiman to eliminate this key obstacle, leading to Ibrahim Pasha's assassination on the night of March 14, 1536. Following Ibrahim Pasha's death, Hurrem began influencing the appointment of princes to provincial governorships to gain administrative experience while ensuring her sons would be in line for the throne. She placed her own sons in key positions, securing their future power. Hurrem also married her daughter Mihrimah Sultan to Rüstem Pasha, further consolidating her influence within the Divan-i Humayun. Many of her loyal viziers were appointed to important offices, reinforcing her position. Her son's main rival for succession was Sultan Suleiman's firstborn, Mustafa. According to Ottoman law, upon the Sultan's death, the reigning heir would eliminate other male siblings to prevent internal conflict. To protect her own children, Hurrem convinced Suleiman that Mustafa was conspiring with the Shah of Iran to rebel and take the throne. During the campaign against Iran, Mustafa was called to the Sultan's tent and strangled to death. Witnessing Mustafa's death affected Hurrem's fourth son, Prince Suleiman, who became ill and eventually died. With Mustafa eliminated, Hurrem's remaining sons, Selim and Bayezid, were the primary candidates for the throne. Having secured her sons' positions, Hurrem focused entirely on governing the state and managing the harem. She became the first Hasiki Sultan to correspond officially with a newly crowned king abroad, King Sigismund II of Poland, and conducted diplomatic relations with foreign envoys. She had her own seal, met with ambassadors from various countries, advised Sultan Suleiman on state matters, and even unofficially managed the empire while he was on campaign. Hurrem Sultan passed away on April 15, 1558, before seeing her children ascend to the throne. Her funeral was grand, and she was buried in the courtyard of Suleimani Mosque. Beyond politics, Hurrem Sultan was active in philanthropic works. The Hurrem Sultan complex, designed by architect Mimar Sinan in Istanbul, includes a mosque, madrasa, bathhouse, and soup kitchen serving public needs. The hospital she commissioned still operates today as Hasiki Training and Research Hospital, one of the longest continuously operating hospitals in Turkey. The Hasiki Hammam, also designed by Mimar Sinan between Hagia Sophia and Sultanate Mosque, remains in use. She also commissioned charitable works in Jerusalem, Mecca, and Medina, enhancing her prestige and leaving a lasting social impact. Hurrem Sultan's legacy of firsts continues to inspire through history, art, music, ballet, and cinema. Austrian composer Joseph Haydn's 63rd Symphony is said to honor her under the European name Roxolana. The internationally acclaimed Turkish TV series Muhteşem Yüzyıl, 2011 to 2014, brought her story to a global audience, cementing her as a modern icon. Hurrem Sultan was not just a sultan's wife, but one of the most influential women in Ottoman history. Her intelligence, ambition, and diplomatic skill changed the course of history, leaving deep traces in the social, cultural, and political structure of the Ottoman Empire.